Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday Fireside Chat. We're in September now, guys. We're making our way through the year. This is month 9 of 12, so we're almost coming at we're approaching the last quarter of the end of the year. So thanks for being with me along all this journey, for all the patience and dedication while I work on myself and reparent myself and try to spread the word and help others as well. I really appreciate all the support that I've received so far. So thank you again for your time. As we begin the month of September, our theme is emotional intelligence. And, it's something that's very important. It's the ability to understand your own emotions and to regulate them, emotions within yourself and within others, I should say. And many people say it's more important than IQ, emotional quotient, or the type of intelligence that we normally think about. It's crucial to your ability to manage social situations, to manage your moods and your energy levels. It's critical for your boundaries and your ability to uphold them, energetic boundaries, practical boundaries, emotional. It's something that's critical. If you don't have that emotional intelligence, then you're going to flounder. Again, I'm always going back to the manipulation because it's something that I dealt with so much in my life. And so, it really also is a cornerstone to manipulation and influence. That's kind of crazy because if people say that, EQ is more important than IQ for success, what they're really saying that manipulation skills are more important for success than intelligence. And if you look at the way, and the people who lead the world, it's definitely true. People who can put on a show are more respected and more promoted than those who are actually real, or those who perhaps lacks the intelligence to put on that show. And so, if you're growing up in a dysfunctional family, you're reparenting, that probably is going to rub you the wrong way. It's kind of annoying, right? It's like the people doing the bad are succeeding more than the people who are actually good. It's kind of one of those things, because emotional intelligence can be used for good or bad. It can be used to emotionally heal someone, or it can be used to exploit someone. It can be used to build or destroy. And so this is what we have to think about and remind ourselves of when we have emotional intelligence gaps, which is all too common if you grew up without proper parenting, especially if you had to parent yourself. You would not have had the experiences of someone helping you to regulate. You would not have the positive memories of trusting and knowing that other people can actually be a benefit for you when you're having a difficult time. And so you might not even be thinking of asking for help or something like that, right? Because you're so disconnected from the possibility that other people can do something good for your life, depending on what you've experienced. And so, if you're at that difficult moment, where you're having difficulty to connect and seeing other people in a negative light, all people, because of your past experiences and lack of the positive experiences, the first thing that you're going to need to do is come back to yourself and to start doing some self-compassion work. Because you're being really hard on yourself. And when you're growing up in a dysfunctional family, it's also often hard times to know when you're being hard on yourself, because for you, perhaps it's just life and the way things are. That's just how people treat each other. That's just how people treat you. And so you come to tolerate much less than you should, taking crumbs as opposed to full love and acceptance, settling for abuse instead of loneliness, or people pleasing because you don't even know what you want or what makes you happy. So at least if people please, there's someone who is benefited, right? Emotional intelligence is your first step to self-mastery, right? And the first step to emotional intelligence, as we noted in the episode on Wednesday, is self-knowledge. So these things are all in a building process, stepping stones, moving from one level to another. You can master at the next level. And I'd just like to thank you for having some time to listen to this today, because emotional intelligence really is, there are so many things that are so critical for reparenting, but it's kind of the first step, because without the self-awareness and self-understanding and emotional intelligence, you are not able then to correct yourself, to build yourself, to help yourself out of those stuck spirals. And so take some time this month, if you notice something that you struggle with, to check out some extra resources that I have, like in the Reparenting Daily journal, and come on by and feel free to reach out if you're interested in having a further discussion. I'm thinking to invite some more guests back onto the podcast now. I haven't done that in a while. And so if you're interested in discussing your journey of emotional intelligence, then please feel free to join us. Thanks again for being here. And that's it for today. Have a great weekend and be well.